Oh, tech error. Okay, the mic is working. Okay, cool. Okay, guys. So look, here's the deal. So I'm talking to this guy last night who signed up for my Austin boot camp. And speaking of which, we've got boot camps coming up all over. We're going to LA. Me and Alpha Chad will be in LA. We're going to be in Austin. We got Miami coming up. We've got New York City in May. So you guys need to be hitting me up for these boot camps. We'll include the link down below where we can hop on a call and talk about all the details. We'll cover how much it costs. We'll cover, what it is that you're trying to accomplish in your life. I'll offer up some free advice and we'll lock it in. We'll get these boot camps done. I'm talking to this guy last night and he goes, bro, he's like, I'm too logical when I'm gaming. He's like, I'm running out of things to say. I don't know what to say once I get in there, even with the open. I'm just too logical. And this is something that a lot of guys say. Alpha Chat, how many times have you heard this over the years?
I've heard a lot of guys do this. Yeah, I've heard it a lot. I've heard them say, like, heavy is the head that has to bear what I know, and that's why I'm not good at game XYZ. I've heard that.
Right, right. And sometimes it's like this guy in particular was not trying to even flex in that way. But yes, that's very common. Guys who basically think that they're not good because they're so smart. They're so smart that it's like, oh, if I was dumb, I could just be going crazy and whatever. It's like, oh, you're just such a genius that you can't talk to the girls, right? But that's not even what this guy was saying. The deal with him was it was more like I'm just so logical that I have a harder time, again, even coming up with the opener, this and that. And I snapped back at him and I said, bro, the problem is that you're actually not logical enough. I said, then be more logical. And he goes, well, what do you mean? He goes, Aaron, what do you mean? And I said, if you're going to be logical, then what I want you to do is logically write down the opener that you are going to use all night long. You guys can go to my infields, choose one of the openers. Okay, write down the opener that you are going to use for the rest of the night. If you don't want to use something that you've heard from me, then come up with something that you find to be very easy. Whatever it is, do a Google search. Great ways to start a conversation with a girl. It doesn't matter. Logically write down your opener that you're going to use. Okay, then logically write down on this same sheet of paper the way that you're going to ask for numbers. Well, hey, I'm going to go hang out with my friends. Hey, I think I'm actually going to pop over to this other bar. We should go out sometime. It's fine. Whatever, again, you easily can come up with, or that's going to be easy for you, or that you heard me say, or whatever. And now logically write those two things down. And then again, just go through my infields, go to Daygame Decoded or here, go through my infields and watch 5 of them and jot down fun things that I say. And now you have a script. So you can't come to me and be like, I'm so logical that I don't know what to say. Because if you're actually going to be logical, you're now just going to make this fucking script. And again, it's like, I said this in a video recently where I almost get pushback on talking about scripts because guys love my natural style of game. They love that I actually sound unscripted. But if you guys go back to infields maybe like 2 years ago to now, there's lines that it's like, I just said it once and maybe it did come naturally, but now I know it's a great line, right? Now I know that it's something good to say. So although sometimes it may seem that I am coming off very natural, sometimes it is scripted as well. There's always there's like a good base in there. If a girl brings up any city I've been to, I usually have really good stuff to say about that city and, a story or something like that. And now maybe I have said that to 100 chicks or something because it's a part of my life. So this whole idea that you guys are too logical. Yes, in an ideal world, do I want you guys to get to a place where you are so free flowing and so in the moment and in such a flow state and so present that you are just completely off the cuff? Sure. But is that you now? And if the answer is no, then run some scripts. It's completely fine. And look, I do want to tell you guys, it's 2025. Okay. We just had Valentine's Day. Many of you were watching, old Riley Reid or, old Janice Griffith or maybe some new Leo Lulu. And you're sitting there and, you're jerking it and you're just thinking like, wow, I wonder how many people are, having sex right now. And it wasn't you. And the truth is that if it's not you now, what's gonna happen? Well, 3 days from now, you're gonna wake up and like, now I'm ready. No, you need everything in life. There's like this Kickstarter fucking moment that got you going. And you guys need to do a boot camp with me. If you are 30 years old right now, you think you're in your prime, you watched that red pill video that told you men are in their prime in their 30s. And so for the next 5 years, I'm in my prime. Are ya? Because if you got no bitches and your life fucking sucks, you're not in your prime. Okay. You're probably deteriorating physically. You're probably deteriorating mentally. And with one weekend with myself and Alpha Chad on this fucking boot camp, we can literally take you. You're currently on this just downward slope into hell. And we can fucking take you and bump you up fast, bro. Fast. We just did that boot camp the other day. The guy was like blown the fuck away. He came back from his first set of the day. He was shaking, trembling. I saw his cheeks quivering. His hand was shaking. I grabbed him. I'm like, you're shaking. He's like, yeah, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking the fuck out. Did his first approach. And then, oh, magically, the next one was a little better. And the next one. And then we're really working with him on even the small stuff I focus on boot camps, like the footwork. Guys think that sounds crazy sometimes, like, oh, the footwork of whatever. It's a big deal when you're talking about moving sets, about not coming off too aggressive, not coming off too needy, not coming off as too pursuant, but rather, again, all the stuff I teach about the pre-approach, about coming in as though you're also just a cool guy at the mall or at the grocery store or on the street, living your life, having a great day, and making it all just flow so naturally. So you guys are going to, let's just say you get the fucking iron will that you don't have now and you start approaching, you're going to just be doing it wrong. It will be a waste of time and you will now get discouraged and be like, yep, I always knew the game thing wouldn't work. That's why I'm not doing it. So come to the fucking boot camp and save yourself the heartache. Save yourself the next 5 years of absolutely having bullshit ass experiences that amount to absolutely nothing. It's not, I don't know what it is, but I just can't fathom the way that men waste their time. It actually boggles the mind for me. And so when you can just expedite the long, grueling, brutal learning process by coming on the boot camp, do you value a year of your life? Do you value 5 years of your life? Does your family pressure you into potentially having children or starting a family? Is that something you want for yourself? And right now you're just, I don't know. I'm 36 and I'm in my prime. The red pill video, it said I'm in my prime. Oh, so you're in your prime and you have no bitches. Women don't think you're in your prime. So the red pill video told you you're in your prime? A man ages well while a woman loses her value. Yeah? Yeah, are you aging well? Everything going great? Fucking myth. Fucking myth. It's like, get it together. Come to the boot camp. Click down below. Apply for the boot camp. We're going to do a free little coaching call. I'm going to drop maybe a couple nuclear warheads on you, some value nukes. And, we're going to get you on the boot camp. Let's fucking do this. And these guys, I feel so, sometimes I'll be like, oh, should I be pitching this thing so hard? I should be pitching it 20 times harder, like all day, every day. The way that we have seen countless guys have true, complete, unbridled fucking transformations on these boot camps, I should literally just be running out on the street and talking to guys and be like, hey man, do you have any women or any prospects of like a good woman in your life? No. Then take my boot camp. You're a fool. It's like you're starving in the desert and I'm coming to you with a rotisserie chicken and you're like, I'm not sure right now. I'm not certain about the rotisserie chicken. Are you uncertain? Are you? I mean, what are you uncertain about? What are you going to do? What else are you going to do? Well, I think soon on my own, I'll figure, yeah. Okay, good luck. It's not going to happen. So it's time to step it the fuck up, get on this boot camp, apply down below, and hopefully I'll see you in the field. And again, you're out watching this video, you're a Chad, you're cleaning up hose, whatever. Okay, good. You don't need the boot camp, I guess. It's fine. You should still come. I mean, you get to hang out with Alpha Chad. There's value there. But if you're not, I just don't know what you think without a big monumental moment, a huge, huge moment of your life. I don't get where you think this grand transformation is going to come from. World War II ended because Oppenheimer split the atom. So come to the boot camp and split the fucking atom. Great.